The hospitality from Scott Schweitzer and their crew.
Oh, outstanding.
Yeah.
Those people at that track, the entire track staff was very gracious to have us there. And
they really appreciate the organization.
They went out of their way to make us feel at home, and it was way cool.
And something that surprised us, and we know that we've got really good race fans, but we got down to Bakersfield last year, and how many race fans from Willamette and the local tracks here did we see in the stands?
Yeah, one of them broke his nose 2 weeks ago at Lebanon.
Yeah. Alan, if you're listening, get better, buddy.
Yeah.
I know that we'll see him.
Mess.
He always makes that show. But
I'm not driving him home this year.
Yeah. Like I said, we had a lot of fun down there last year. Yeah, that was fun.
No more parade laps all around Bakersfield for me.
Oh, come on. You had a good time. Weren't you driving that Charger?
No, I was driving our rental.
Oh, that's right. You took him in the rental. He left the Charger at the track.
The Challenger, yeah.
He heard about the ride from Fresno to Bakersfield. He says, there's no way you're giving me a ride home in that Charger. We'll take your car.
Yeah.
So he gave him got him back to the hotel safe.
Oh, what a fiasco that was.
But, yeah, it's always a great show, and we'll keep you guys updated on that scene as far as when we learn who's going, who's not going. But, 3 guys are going.
Yep.
So, all a bunch of young guns. California better be ready.
I'd bet Bryson's going.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I bet Bryson will go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep.
I hope so. Like to see, some of the other guys go down.
It's the prelim to that Arizona shootout.
Yeah.
That they race 7 races in 8 days
it's
or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's a wild
it's crazy.
deal.
Wild West shootout, I think they call it. Yeah.
Well,
so any teams needing any help?
Warren's looking for a ride.
Yeah. No. I just want to be down in the sunshine, that's all.
I hear you on that. That's one thing I look forward to is getting out of here and getting down in the sun. And
yep.
Now, last year wasn't too bad. The year before was, oh my God, it was like we walked through the gates of hell. It was no wind, and it was over 100 degrees all 3 days there.
But it's
all
a dry heat.
Yeah, so it was a campfire. I'm not jumping in it. All them haulers, all that metal. All those guys got big haulers down there, and that metal, all that heat coming. Oh, it was miserable. There was no wind. It was horrible, but it was fun. Yep. I gotta say, we had fun.
Always fun. Yep.
Got good memories.
Yeah. So, go ahead, James.
You know what you just said about the haulers? That's something that everybody needs to keep in mind. Is California has changed its rules on haulers. Toter homes, so you might want to check that. I know it's a huge thing for the NHRA guys, and I'm assuming it'll affect our guys too.
How's that?
Well, I don't know the exact rules. I've got a couple of friends that are in NHRA running, and they
talking about highway rules for the load.
I think it has something to do with the length. You basically fall into the commercial category.
Oh, I was talking with Dave Stahl and Rick Christian, a couple truck driver buddy of mine, and they were saying that I don't think they allow anything over the age of 1996. The trucks, I mean, you've got to have some pretty new stuff to go traveling to California, and their tires. They've got rules on tires you can and cannot have.
Well, we do too.
But their tires are, I mean, they're California, like James says, they're strict.
Yeah,
they
are stricter than we are, yeah. But they have a higher speed limit as well.
I'm not going to pretend to know anything about that. I just know what they told me. I don't know the specifics.
People.
Yeah, I know.
There was a special permitting process. Once again, it's something I overheard, but I would check definitely before you crossed the line and got into California. It's
good
important.
Information to have. Just
good thing to think
check
about.
out.
Yep. So, Dom, anything you want to talk about?
Not in particular tonight.
Not tonight.
This is my first night. I wanted to check it out, see how things are going to go, and obviously it's going to work out well. So.
You're coming back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're a great addition, Dom, and you seem really comfortable with the mic, and it's a pleasure to have you.
I appreciate it.
How
Just more time.
Yeah.
Just more time to talk.
Very observant tonight. He's looking around with one eye like, what in the hell? What are they what is going on around here?
Oh, no.
You weren't the only person thinking that, Dom.
Oh, before we went on the air?
No.
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
I got to see some sides of Corey I never thought I'd see.
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
I was a little frustrated.
Yeah.
I was a little frustrated.
Yeah, you'll get over it come payday.
Thank goodness for James Whitehouse. He figured out the electronic traction control.
USB cable.
Yeah.
Saved the show.
That's electronic traction control. He hooked it up and got us going in the right direction.
That's right. Says he got it on everything he owns.
He does.
Yeah.
That's why that 49 car got so fast.
That's right.
Yep.
That's a special MSD box.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's the one that you see is the special one. It's the one that you don't see is with.
Well, with an open motor, you just pull one spark plug wire off, and that's traction control.
It's all right foot. It's all right foot. So, this weekend, Willamette Speedway, road to the Iron Giant. We are at the Iron Giant. This is
The road ends.
This is the championship.
This is the big one. So
Yeah.
you're going to determine the series champion, the Iron Giant champion. That trophy is it's. Remember how big it was last year?
Yeah.
Bigger this year.
Imagine that.
What's it weigh this year?
A little girl can't pick it up. I know that.
So
I think Justin Evans will be the only one to be able to pick it
I was
up.
going to say, I think most grown men couldn't pick up last year's. It was crazy.
I bet it's close to triple digits.
Oh, wow.
But it's a neat trophy.
You need a
That
hand
thing
truck
is-
to take it home, huh?
Exactly.
Wow, nice.
Hydraulic lift to get it in the trailer.
Yeah. Elevator hauler.
It's taller this year too. It's about 42 inches, so it's about that tall.
Wow. Nice.
And you'll be able to
Yeah.
see it from about a half mile away too.
You'll have to send us a picture if that's appropriate so we can post it on Moxie.
Frisbee cracks me up. We're talking about weather, and he says, we do that from here every week. What the is going on in there? Chris, I can't tell you what's going on here. It's chaos.
Yeah.
It's fun. But
If we told you, we'd have to kill you.
yeah, and we don't want to kill our friends,
Nah.
Chris. But I want to give a shout out to our sponsors before we get off the air tonight. I want to say thanks to Northwest Trucking Academy. I want to say thanks to Jetstream Aqua Massage. I want to say thanks to
Schweers.
Swears Trucking on the chat line. James Gang Pizza. Summit J
Harris.
Livestock.
Yep.
I mean, man, we just had Tim Archer and Archer Floor
That's
Carolines
right.
out of Springfield. We had Bo Nylene on there for a while. He helped us out. He'll be back. He liked the feedback he got with Aflac. So without those guys, Chris says, please don't. we won't, Chris. Those guys make this whole thing possible, supporting this show, and we really appreciate them. And I think we've got some more exciting news as far as that goes coming up. We've got some new segments we're going to add to the Moxie Media Promotions page for the average race fan, the people that can't get out of the stands to do what you guys do, whether it's wrenching on the cars or driving them. We're going to bring some stuff to them so they can understand what you guys go through and putting these cars together and setting them up. And when they hear guys like me talking about, they made a camber adjustment or whatever it might be, we're going to talk
Guys
a lot
like
about
you.
that. Yeah,
Talking.
the announcers, yeah. Guys like Warren. You do a good job with your setup stuff. I mean, when it comes to asphalt, he doesn't know shit about dirt. But
You nailed that.
but we're gonna do something for the average fan, and to kind of bring the racetrack to them since they can't get out in the pit area. Or
Well, that makes it more interesting for the fans when they understand what we're talking about when we're announcing it, and even beyond that,
Right.
that to understand what goes into making a car do something that it's not, or vice versa.
Warren and I earlier in the year had a conversation about cars and observing how they're set up. We talk about that a lot during the races, and we notice a lot of guys running a lot of camber in a certain class, and people that are race fans, you see them there. They're there to watch the races. They don't understand those race cars, which are a mathematical puzzle. When they hear us talking about setup and changing this and changing that and camber, and they're like, "What's camber?" Here you expect, because we know it. We kind of forget that a lot of the fans don't. So we start telling them, well, just look at the right front tire and how much it's leaned up, and then they're like, we've had a lot of people ask us questions like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that," or "I didn't know they changed this," or so I thought if we can show them, bring it, we'll do a video every week, a new video, and this is how it is, and this is what it is, and why it works, and I think it'll be a neat addition to Moxie Media Promotions. So it'll be a good deal. And Dom, you're going to be a big player in that segment,
absolutely.
and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that.
Joel will be doing graphics.
Drawing on a piece of paper.
Extra special crayon.
Like
With all the little stick figures.
yeah.
So he's going to draw himself.
Oh wow!
You're the only skinny guy at this table. What you eat? You need to eat.
They used to call me skinny, but now you're it.
Turn sideways, stick out his tongue. Looks like a zipper.
I've never heard that one before. That's good.
James, he didn't have the mic. You got to hear what James just told him. You got to say
I
it
told him to turn sideways and stick out his tongue. He'd look like a zipper.
I love it. That's funny.
Pardon the pun.
I didn't want to say it. I did not want to say it.
You know what?
Let the
All
game
y'all are
begin.
just jealous because my left side percentage is way better in a race car than yours.
You have no left side percentage.
Exactly. I can put the weight where I want it.
That's right.
Oh,
Poor
I can't.
Joel.
I have to.
There's a reason Corey, the only thing he can drive is a street stock. They got to be 3,300 pounds,
I am 3,300 pounds.
not including your ego.
I know it.
Ouch.
So,
the games are getting
along
tough.
those lines, when we were in Roseburg, we all had to scale before we went out. And Jarnport rolls up onto the scales, and his car weighs in at like 3,700 pounds. The guy looked up at him, no joke, and said, "Eat fewer Oreos."
He said it to Eric. He's lucky. Eric's a fairly good guy. He might grab him by his throat and shake him around a little bit. What is the weight limit for the Road to the Iron Giant?
It's 3,300 for open motors, and I think it's 32 for the crates.
And who's manning the
Or
the scale?
31. I think it's 200 pounds. Yeah, it's gonna be on Jerry.
One car.
Jerry's gonna do the tech.
Oh, really?
Jerry will be there running the scale.
Well, he's gonna have someone do it. Unless he wants us to do it, I'll figure out somebody to do it.
One thing about it, Justin Evans' car, you do not need to bother weighing.
Same with mine.
Yours either. Yeah.
Well, there's 3 guys who know they're illegal.
Yeah. Well, trust me, the scales at home said.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't care what your scale say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. It's been a good show. I'm sorry we had to cut it so short, guys. We've got such a short start. But, again, thanks to James Whitehouse to save the day with the USB and the ETC and the
And the
DEFCON 4.
CPU and-
yeah. SKU. We got to go.
STML.
All of it. I really appreciate all of you guys listening here to on Northwest Dirt News, to all of us, run our mouths and having a good time. We were going to see you at the races on Saturday night, and I have no closing over here because somebody didn't do their job.
Okay, so we have no closing music. We'll just have to say we'll see you at the races.
We will see you at the races Saturday night. Thanks for joining us here from the Jetstream Aqua Massage store. For Moxie Media Promotions, I'm Corey Penfold with Warren Simpson, Joel Widescreen Memora, and handsome Dom Conti. It'll be good. Special guest tonight, Chris Sine and James Whitehouse. We appreciate you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Tune in next Wednesday night. We're going to bring all the results from the Iron Giant and then some other breaking news that we've got coming up. Appreciate you guys. Have a good week. See you Saturday night at the races.
Northwest Dirt News is a production of Moxie Media Promotions, brought to you by our title sponsors, Crocker's Cars and Northwest Trucking Academy, in association with Jetstream Aqua Massage, Stumbling J Livestock, Swears Trucking, Tommy's Transmission, Rugged Radios, and you, the race fans. Don't forget, you can reach us 24/7 at nwdirtnews@yahoo.com.